Good afternoon. It is Friday, September 9th, and we have live in the Audiotree studio with Rebecca Roubion.
I'm sitting on a gold mine, and all I gotta do is dig, but I'm waiting on a landslide. 'Cause I won't break for nothing. Though my mistakes cost me something, it's all that I can do, and it's more than I can take, but I won't break. You find comfort in my confines. Think I'm a diamond in the rough, but I'm afraid of what you might find. 'Cause I won't break for nothing. Though my mistakes cost me something, it's all that I can do, and it's more than I can take. It's all I've ever do. It's all I've ever done. I keep running from the stars like a bullet from a gun, and every shot I take is another wave I've spun, and I needed to be free, and you need to let me run. 'Cause I won't break for nothing. Though my mistakes cost me something, it's all that I can do, and it's more than I can take, but I won't break. Thank you.
This is Audiotree Live with Rebecca Roubion. How are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you, Kate?
Excellent. We're so happy to have you here today. I wanted to talk about your new LP, Sleepless Nights, that was released back in May.
Right.
And you actually worked on that with Lincoln Parrish of Cage the Elephant.
That's right. Yeah, he's a cool guy, really creative, and it was fun collaborating with him.
How did you two connect for the project?
We got set up on a co-write. So Nashville is a very songwriting town, and
Right.
someone thought it would be cool to pair us together because he's like this rocker guitarist, and I'm super chill piano girl. So it worked out really well. It's a good relationship.
And that song was released like a few years back, correct?
Correct.
So you just maintained something and you finally decided, well, I want this guy to produce my record.
Yes.
Excellent.
Just different flavor.
Do you want to talk a little bit about like the songwriter connection in Nashville that you briefly mentioned?
Yeah, so historically speaking, it's all about the song, and a lot of people get together and they co-write, especially in country music. And so it's a very collaborative city, and the circles are actually pretty small amongst us songwriters. So co-writing is a huge part of the culture there, which I love.
Cool. So are there songs co-written on your album currently?
Yeah. There's, I think, 6 out of the 10 are co-writes, and then 4 are originals, just solo writes. So yeah, it's a great time just hanging with people, and
I'm sure collaborating with people like opens up your creative process.
totally, yeah, for better or for worse.
Yeah, totally. Well, if you want to go into your next song, go ahead.
Sure. This is a song off the new record called "Don't Know Who I Am." Black tears on my shirt, black tears on my freckles. I've been stung by this hurt, I've been stung by a stinging nettle. Someone call, someone call, someone call. I don't know who I am at all. Someone call, someone call, someone call. I don't know who I am at all. Black hole in my heart, black hole in my favorite sweater. Stitch it up, though I'll try. I'm just stitching a scarlet letter. Someone call, someone call, someone call. I don't know who I am at all. Someone call, someone call, someone call. I don't know who I am at all. Hey, can anyone hear what I'm saying? 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 Someone call, someone call, someone call. I don't know who I am at all. Someone call, someone call, someone call. I don't know who I am at all. Thank you.
This is Rebecca Roubion live in the Audiotree studio. And much of what you wanted to talk about, I noticed that you've written down, was food related. So, as I'm assuming it's become a pretty big hobby recently.
Yeah, well, I've always loved to eat. I'm one of 5 kids, and they would make sure, they'd be like, make sure Becca goes last, because I would always take like heaping spoonfuls of everything and go back for a second. So I've always loved to just try different foods, and love sushi, love anything really.
So you're getting into Cajun cooking recently.
Yes, trying to become a better cook. I've recently got married, so #wifey things, and made my first meatloaf.
Congratulations.
Sorry?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. My mom and my grandmother are excellent Cajun cooks. So next on my list is red beans and rice.
Trying to follow in their footsteps.
Yeah, gotta make that roux. It's a delicate art, you know.
5 siblings, that's a lot in one household.
Yes.
How was that growing up?
So fun. Crazy, but so fun. The second oldest.
And I'm right in between two sisters, and we're all pretty close. And then my two little brothers came later. But it's a great time.
Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
My family is very similar. We're one of four, so.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's also two girls, two boys. So.
Love it.
Go ahead into your next song.
Okay. This is a song called Sometimes. Waiting on a tidal wave to come take me. I've been stuck in between of a raging sea, afraid of reaching out. But lately I've been waiting whether to drown or find safety. But sometimes it just takes some time. The waiting game is the hardest kind. I'm tired of sitting safely on the sidelines, but sometimes it just takes some time. Sometimes it just takes some time. Standing on the edge of a cliff, and I'm ready. Fear has tightened its grip, but I'm steady. 'Cause sometimes it just takes some time. The waiting game is the hardest kind. I'm tired of sitting safely on the sidelines, but sometimes it just takes some time. Sometimes it just takes some time. Do-do-do-do-do. Sometimes it just takes some time. The waiting game is the hardest kind. Daddy's in safely on the sidelines, but sometimes it just takes some time. Sometimes it just takes some time. The waiting game is the hardest kind. I'm tired of sitting safely on the sidelines, but sometimes it just takes some time. Sometimes it just takes some time. Do-do-do-do. Oh, oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you.
This is Rebecca Roubion live in the Audiotree studio. And go ahead into your next song.
If I could go to outer space, I'd shoot right to the star I know by name. If I had a bottle and a bit of ocean, I'd send out a message with scratch outs except the words I'm missing you. If I could go back to a better day, I'd already be strapped in. And you'd take me for a ride in your tiny car, and we'd fly to a place where we could begin again. If I could go back to that summer day, I'd already be strapped in. You'd take me for a ride in your tiny car, and we'd fly to a place where we could begin again. Ooh, 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 begin again. Just start over. Ooh, begin again. But I know that I can't go back to that summer day, 'cause I cry, 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 cry. And I can't go for a ride in your tiny car, but I'll fly, 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 fly. And I don't wanna live to see another day, but I'll try, 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 try. And I can't go for a ride in your tiny car, but I'll fly to a place where I can begin again. Thank you.
So your next tour will be in support of a Christmas album called Christmas Lights. So
Yeah.
are these going to be original Christmas songs or covers?
Some of each.
Okay,
So my
that's
favorite
great.
song in the world is Silent Night.
I like the
it's like-
pause after like in the world, like nothing else
Dramatic
compares.
effect. No, but I think it's one of the most beautiful pieces of art ever made. The words were written by in like the 15 or 1400s by like a Catholic priest, and then later were put to music by someone else. And I just think it's one of those beautiful songs, and it's hard to cover.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you put your own spin on it then, or?
Yeah, I do. I just basically try to get out of the way. So, yeah.
So a Christmas tour, obviously I've heard of Christmas albums, but so you're going to be playing in different venues, only Christmas songs?
I'll play some other songs,
Okay.
like I'm playing today. I just kind of like blend them in there, tuck them in there. But definitely want to just celebrate the holidays. People love Christmas music, as do I. So.
Yeah. Is that your favorite holiday then?
Yeah.
Do you have any
Definitely.
traditions that you love?
My mom had one of those little calendars where you take the ornament out of the pocket of the calendar and count down the days of Christmas. So that was always a good one.
I just always feel like it's never too early to talk about Christmas. Even though Halloween's up next, we're not going to overshadow that one. Well, if you want to go into your next song.
Sure. This is a song off the new record called Quicksand. I was headed south to Dog River, past the wishing well. Dropped a couple of coins to the bottom, it was hot as hell. Turn around and stood in the shadow, there I met me a man. Had a smile that tempted the angels, so I took his hand. I was feeling so high, he turned my world around. Nothing ahead but blue sky, till his cheating heart took me down. He led me to the quicksand, he said it was a promised land. Oh, I thought he was a good man. He led me to the quicksand. We were wading deep in the lost in a dream. My hands and feet were black as the night now, but my knife was clean. I was feeling so high, I turned his world around. Nothing ahead but blue sky, 'cause now his cheating heart is underground. That's right, I led him to the quicksand. I said it was the promised land. Oh, he never was a good man. I led him to the quicksand. Quicksand, and it's become the promised land. Oh, he never was a good man. I led him to the quicksand. And I'm not going down. I'm not going down. No, I'm not going down. I'm not going down. Thank you.
This is Audiotree Live with Rebecca Roubion. So this next and final song you're going to perform has a very special story attached to it.
Yes.
If you want to go ahead into that.
Okay, well, doing what I do is so fulfilling and life-giving, and there was this really special instance where I got to write a song for a fan of mine who discovered my music in the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, Tennessee, and I don't think I met him that night, but just followed my career and supported the new record and asked if I would write a song for his wife as a surprise, and so he threw a big show in Cleveland, and this was just a special thing that I got to be a part of. So his wife's name is Linda May, and this is a song called Linda May. First snow of March, that Ohio night, she came in the bar, a shock of heaven's light. She was a devil in a blue dress, anything but a mess. Oh, and he was a wreck. Asked her for her name. She said they call her Linda May. Smiling as she came to chairs, one old cafe. They were crying from laughing. Outside time was just passing. Oh, and she was a crashing. Linda May, do you remember? We were walking down the street, wondering if our eyes would ever meet. And I said it was fate. No, it's never too late in Cleveland to be my girl. Bottom of the night, it was a perfect catch. Lead talks red wine, it was a perfect batch. My Caribbean winter, he always knew he'd be with her one day. He asked and she said okay. Linda May, do you remember? We were walking down the street, wondering if our eyes would ever meet. And I said said, how much do I love you? How much do I love you? How much do I love you? She answers with her open arms. She answers with her open arms. I will always remember we were walking down the street, wondering if our eyes would ever meet, and I said it was fate. No, it's never too late in grieving. To be my girl, to be my girl, to be my girl. Thank you.
That was very beautiful. Thank you. This has been Audiotree Live in the studio with Rebecca Roubion. Thank you so much for coming in today. That was
Thank
great.
you so much for having me. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to the whole Audiotree crew, the viewers, and of course, Rebecca. Have a good rest of your day.